Namaste, guys. ChristianRLong, Life Enhancement Consultant, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Tuesday evening. It's about... Wow, time flies when you're having fun. Actually, Namaste. It's about 7 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time here in Denver, Colorado. Jumping on real quick to do a stream with you guys before I head out and do some rollerblading. Angela, Namaste. And I thought, well, what's a good topic for tonight? And if this is your very first time logging in, we talk about three things: energy healing, meditation, and practical spirituality, all taught to me by my teacher, Grandmaster Choa Koksui, the modern founder of Arhatic Yoga and Pranic Healing. And I thought, you know what's a good one? It's a good reminder, not just for pranic healers and Arhatic yogis, but for anyone and everyone who's living in life. Is when life is difficult, Namaste, when you're having a difficult time, when you're having challenges, when you're having setbacks, when you're having obstacles in your way, Adriana, Namaste, one of the best things you can do is purify, purify, purify. So what do I mean by that? So pranic healing is a no-touch, comprehensive system of energy medicine that utilizes prana, or energy, to accelerate the body's natural ability to heal itself. So in pranic healing protocols, somebody has lower back pain. So we would have the person turn around and we would sweep or remove the disease-congested energy causing the back pain. We don't energize, we don't put anything in, we just remove, purify, purify, purify. And as we remove the disease-congested stress energies that's in the lower back, what happens is the person's soul energy fills the void, right? Because nature abhors a vacuum. Andrew, Namaste. So it fills the void. And so that's why probably 70 to 80% of all pranic healing protocols is cleansing, purifying the person's energy body. And then we introduce a little bit of extra energy or a little boost afterwards, maybe 20 to 30% energizing versus cleansing. And I've noticed in my own life, Scott, Namaste, I love your profile picture, Scott. I saw that you changed it and I was like, that is an awesome profile picture. And I realized that we did a 5-day retreat, if you will. Several friends of mine did a 5-day retreat with Master Stephen Coe in Oxnard, California. We did 3 days of the spiritual rejuvenation weekend, we did the Wesak meditation, and then we did 2 days of teacher training. So all in all, 5 days. And something I noticed, there's a technique that is taught in Arhatic Yoga and Kriya Shakti, 2 different courses that Grandmaster Choa Koksui developed many, many years ago. And in those classes, you're taught a technique on how to purify or remove disease-congested stress energies within your system and remove them externally. You're welcome. And remove them externally. And by simply removing the blockages, energy flows, prana flows, energy flows through you versus like this really difficult process. Carol, Namaste. So for instance, if you've ever been meditating, right? You're sitting in your favorite meditation cushion or meditation chair, and you close your eyes and you start meditating, and all of a sudden your right shoulder starts moving, your knee starts moving, maybe you start getting pain in your neck, pain in your mid-back, your lower back, and you're like, I don't understand it. I'm just sitting here and meditating, and then I'm experiencing all this physical pain. The physical pain that you're experiencing, energetically speaking, is a blockage. And as the divine energy coming down from the crown is trying to penetrate or push through that blockage within your system. So, going back to pranic healing protocols, you sweep, purify, remove the block, and then energy flows through you. So, when our life is difficult, not just when we're trying to meditate and we have physical pain, but when we have relationship pain, when we have financial pain, when we have even spiritual pain or psychological pain, purify. Get healing. And there are many different ways of being healed. There's physical healing, there's emotional healing, there's mental healing, there's psychological healing. There's all kinds of healing. My specialization is in pranic healing, and within pranic healing, my specialization is emotional and mental disorders, addictions, phobias, traumas, anxiety, depression, suicidal tendencies, things like that. Because I've had a lot of experience dealing with it in my own life, and I've worked with a lot of people who have had those experiences in their own lives. And doing pranic healing protocols, we've been able to transform them. So very, very important. So again, tonight's takeaway, tonight's nugget, if you will, is if life is difficult, purify. If life is difficult, cleanse your energy body. If life is difficult, get healing. I had a friend of mine, or I still have a friend of mine, in California, who's a professional healer, just like me, and he had a lot of stuff happen to him within the past 6 months. Financial things, health things, transportation things, like all of this accelerated karma, negative karma, materialized in his life, and it almost killed him. Literally, it almost killed him. So instead of whining, complaining, being the victim, blaming circumstances, blaming other people, he followed the simple techniques. He followed the simple protocols. He sat down and he purified. He sat down and he did his meditations. He sat down and he did his advanced pranic healing and Hatha yoga practices. And now he's like on a level that I don't even think he could have imagined previously. And years ago, he barely had enough money to eat sometimes. But he was going through his own purification process. And here's the thing, connecting it to what we were talking about with the 5-day retreat. One of the techniques that we were doing dealt with purification in class, and the master pranic healer was doing the technique not only for himself but for the group. And as he was doing the technique and the disease, congestive stress energies were coming out of his system, he scanned the energy or felt the energy, and he said, very interesting. There's still a lot of heaviness. There's still a lot of disease, congestive stress energies, even though he has been purifying consistently, persistently, and religiously for the past 31 years. There is still congestion. There is still heaviness. There is still blockages. And he says, very interesting. He goes, do you want to know why that is? And I'm like, yeah, because I thought we reach a point that we don't have to purify anymore. We're already pure. We're already clean. We're already, one with the higher soul. And he says, the reason we have to keep purifying consistently and persistently every single day is because we as humans are constantly creating thoughts, and energy is constantly moving. We're constantly creating thoughts, and energy is constantly moving. So you have congestion in this part of your life right now, right? And then the other areas in your life may be congestion-free or heaviness-free. So we clean that congestion. Now it's bright, now it's healthy. And guess what? Congestion is going to move from the areas of your life that are a little congested, and they'll move to the cleaner spot. That's just how it is. It's like expecting to take a shower one time and being clean for the rest of your life. No, your body gets dirty on a daily basis because you interact with the world, you sweat, you pee, you poop, you do all of these things that cause congestion, so you take a shower. So your meditation practice is your spiritual shower. Your healing practice is your spiritual shower, right? So Scott says, you have no idea how this message is for me. Really? Awesome. Perfect timing. Sean's bringing the heat. So it's a good reminder, not just for you guys, but also for me. Everything that I share each and every day on these live streams is also connected to what I'm having to work on, or what I am working on, or to remind myself to keep working on it, right? So I don't stand on a pedestal above anybody, knowing more than anybody, any of that stuff. Whatever I'm saying to you, I'm saying to myself. And something has recently happened in my life that to be honest, has been a big bummer. Like a big bummer. Like you have like I stubbed my toe kind of bummer, and then you have like I just like lost my life savings in a scheme or something bummer. And I'm kind of in that bummer. It's not connected to finances, but I'm in a big bummer spot in my life. And I thought, okay, when I've been in these challenging times in my life before, which there have been many, what have I done to get myself out of the situation? Purify, purify, purify. Meditation, meditation, meditation. Energy healing, energy healing, energy healing. And when I've consistently and persistently done those things, my life goes from here, or even rock bottom, right? And goes way beyond where I was when I started the process. So, the experience that happened to me wasn't warm, wasn't funny, or fuzzy, wasn't pleasant, but it was necessary for me to wake up. Right? It was necessary for me to wake up, because we all have those moments in our life that we get a little nudge here, a little nudge there, a little, hey, are you listening? And we're not listening. We lack awareness. We lack understanding, right? So the voice or the stick has to become bigger, louder, and more forceful to wake us up. So I just had a very, very, very big stick recently hit me within the past couple of days to get me to wake up. And I'm supremely grateful for it, because I'd rather learn it now. I'd rather get the lesson over now so I can move my life forward than having the lesson be ignored and have it be more severe in the next year, 3 years, or 5 years. So I am supremely grateful for the lesson. And one of my mentors said to me over a year ago, and you might get value from this as well. She said, look, you don't need to suffer so much in order to learn your lesson. You can have a little bit of pain and still learn a huge lesson. You don't have to have a tremendous amount of pain to learn a big lesson. But in this particular area of my life, wasn't listening. So here we are. But the point is, the pain happened. I sat down, I did my inner work. I sat down, I did my purification practices that I've been trained in. And I not only feel, but I think like 5 times better than I was late last night and earlier today. So thank you to Grandmaster Choa for the beautiful teachings, for the beautiful energies, for the beautiful tools that I have for the rest of my life that I can share with other students, clients, and people that are on the path. Patty, Atma Namaste. So, that being said, if I can assist you in your healing process, which I have 15 years of experience in, so hopefully I can, go to ChristianRLong.com, click on Schedule a Consultation, or if you know what you want healing on, click on Schedule a Healing. You schedule it right in my online calendar. I get a notification of the time that works for both of us, and we make it happen over FaceTime, Skype, Zoom. I pretty much use anything and everything that's necessary so you and I can see each other for the healing process. Let me see. Anything else? I think that about covers it. So again, as a reminder, and it's actually kind of funny. So you've heard the term avatar, right? So avatar are great souls who have transcended. You're welcome, Scott. Great souls who have transcended the cycle of birth and death. They've transcended the wheel of karma. They've learned their lessons, and now they have the choice of staying and helping us evolve. Anna is saying, thank you for the reminder. You're very, very welcome. So, these avatars keep coming back because these avatars are from the heart of God. From the heart of God. Because you might be saying, have you noticed that the great spiritual teachers throughout time immemorial are always teaching the same thing? Angela, Atma Namaste. Have you ever noticed that? The great spiritual teachers, the great avatars, are always teaching the same thing. Why? Because humanity is still growing and evolving, and humanity forgets. Humanity forgets. It forgets where it came from. It forgets what it is. It forgets that it's divine, it's holy, it's sacred, it's love itself. So these great, great teachers will come back to remind us, don't forget, you're not the body, you're not the emotions, you're not the thoughts, you're the soul. Don't forget, you're the soul. So they come back to remind us to purify and purify and purify. And that's why I was like, I've had enough experience that, something squirrely's going down. I don't like this difficulty that's happening in my life right now. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And instead of staying stuck in it for weeks or months, right? People that have chronic depression can stay depressed about one thing for months. Now I'm able to shift it in a few hours, which I am supremely grateful for, because what's the point of reveling in it? Linda, namaste. Angela says they teach the same thing because the truth is the truth. Exactly. Truth is universal. Truth is eternal. But truth is also dynamic. Truth is not static. Truth is dynamic. So that's why they keep reincarnating, to constantly remind the next generation, every few hundred years, every few thousand years, hey guys, remember, this eternal world or external world is not the true you. You're not your physical body. You're not your feelings. You're not your thoughts. You are the soul. You are a divine child of God. You are a being of light, a being of love, a being of power. That is your essential nature. That's it. And they just keep reminding us and reminding us and reminding us over and over and over again, until the entire collective humanity transcends and becomes one with God, one with all. Probably a few billion more years, but that's beyond my pay grade. I can't answer that accurately. So I hope that helps. Again, if you guys need healing, go to ChristianRLong.com. Let me know how I can assist you in your healing process. I look forward to transforming your life. I've had the honor and privilege of working with thousands of people at this point over the past 15 years to help move their lives forward. It's not a hobby of mine, it's my full-time profession, and so I treat it professionally, even though I might be drinking a LaCroix as I'm talking to you guys. LaCroix is definitely my jam. And I hope the sound is better than it has been. I think I figured out why it was squirrely. G'day, Christian. Big hellos from Perth, Western Australia. Don't people just say Perth? They don't say Perth, Western Australia, right? They just say, hey, good day from Perth. Perth. Every time I hear Perth, it makes me think perch, like a little bird. Kind of funny. Anyways, love you guys very, very much. Let me know how I can assist you. If you are catching the tail end of this live stream, please log in after we post the replay, and I think you'll get a lot of value out of it. And that's it. This is Christian R. Long, Life Enhancement Consultant, wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and a beautiful life. Atma. Namaste. Bye-bye. Thanks, Scott. Renata, you're late to the party, girl. Watch the replay. Love ya.